I'm Justin.
I'm Travis.
Welcome to
To
Wrestling
Wrestling
Junkie.
Junkie.
Alrighty, welcome to our Clash of the Castle predictions. Um, this should, by the time this goes up, it should be within like a few hours of it going up. I'm pretty excited. A lot of these matches I'm like looking forward to. And Chad, what's your thoughts going into this pay per view?
Yeah, there's a few matches I'm excited for. I think, for me at least, the most exciting one is going to be the 6-woman tag team match.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see Dakota Kai and Io Sky make their, I guess, debut, technically, their return, I guess,
yeah,
on the main roster, on the big pay-per-view at least.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see them. Bianca, Alexis, I love Alexa. I love Asuka. She's literally one of my favorite women wrestlers at the moment. So I'm excited to see her team up with them. I kind of wish it was Becky Lynch because that kind of made sense. I thought that's what it was gonna be from SummerSlam after seeing their big moment after their match.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably my most excited match that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of matches here that we can have like a lot of like unexpected like dark match, not dark matches, like dark horse matches is the word I'm looking for. Like we'll get into like the Gunther and Sheamus match can be really good. Riddle and Rollins could be good. But yeah, let's get into our first match, and we have Edge and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day. This has pretty much been stemming. Well, I mean, the Edge versus Judgment Day has been stemming all the way back to WrestleMania when Edge started Judgment Day. Then Finn took over, kicked out Edge, came back at SummerSlam, and they've only been really feuding with the Mysterios. But with this match, I think the Judgment Day are going to win this simply because they haven't really had any big matches yet. So I think this is going to be a big one for them to win. And also, I have a feeling that Dominic's finally going to turn and is going to join Judgment Day. But what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to say he's going to join Judgment Day, but I think maybe he'll, like, turn on Edge, specifically Edge. I don't think he'll join Judgment Day, but I could see him turning on Edge maybe towards, like, the end part of this match. But yeah, for my prediction, I think I'm going to go for... I'll probably go Judgment Day as well. It makes sense. It'll be like a pretty big win for them on like a big pay-per-view. So I think it'll be good for them to win because I feel like they've been losing quite a bit. Or even when they do win, it's like kind of cheap wins, kind of,
Yeah. But going into our next match, we have Gunther versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship match. Now, I really like Gunther, but I think it's time for Sheamus to finish off the Grand Slam and him finally hold every single belt. Intercontinental is the last one he needs. But yeah, I think Sheamus pulled this one out the bag. This is before you start, but I think this match can be really good. I think this match could be match of the night if both men are on their A game, which, especially Gunther, he's usually on that every now on SmackDown. But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sheamus as well because, like you said, this is like kind of like his big moment, and it's out of country as well. Not his country, but it's out of country.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it'll just be great for him to win the Intercontinental. Like you said, just at one point he sold every single belt. That's a pretty big accomplishment in the company. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Sheamus as well, and I don't think it's going to be match of the night, but I think it's going to be a really good match.
Yeah. I think with this one, I do, like I said, I do like both men in this match. But Gunther, even if he does win it, I won't even be mad because Gunther has been having great matches. The match with Shinsuke on SmackDown, I think 2 weeks ago now, that match was really good. And obviously with Triple H and Head of Creation, that's going to be... I'm sure there'll be more people coming in and out in the Intercontinental picture. So, yeah, like I said, this is a match I'm looking forward to for sure.
Yeah, and then for the next match, it's going to be Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins. They basically been going back and forth for the last few weeks. And I think this has potential to be match of the night. Still not the one I want to pick to be match of the night, but I think it has potential to be match of the night. It should be really good. But yeah, I'm a big Seth Rollins fan, so I'm definitely going Seth Rollins here. I hope he wins. But yeah, I think this has potential to be a match. Probably my second favorite match on this card.
Yeah, yeah. This one, I think I am going for Riddle. No real reason. I have like the build up to this match. This past week on Raw, the interview was pretty funny. But yeah, I think this is another match where I think Riddle, for future storylines, I think he needs this one more. If Seth Rollins could lose 100 matches in a row, and I think he could still be in the main title picture when they're ready to put him in there. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Riddle. And this is another one I could see if both men are on their A game. It could be match of the night so easily. But yeah, going into our next match now, we have Bianca, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Now this is Io and Dakota's. Well, this is since their return, since their return basically. This is their first match on a pay-per-view. Obviously they debuted at SummerSlam, but they didn't have a match, so this is their first pay-per-view match. This one, I think Bayley, Dakota, and Io take this one. Simply because they're new. They're new in terms of since they returned, so I think this one means more. It's probably going to set up Bayley versus Bianca at the next big pay-per-view for Raw Women's title. Mitchell, what do you think?
I'm actually going to go Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka to win. Mainly because I'm a big Asuka fan. But yeah, I just want them to win. Bianca been looking strong recently. She's had like SummerSlam, like her and Becky's match was literally one of my favorite matches of the entire night.
Yeah, probably the best match that night.
Yeah, it was very close, if not. I mean, obviously the Brock Lesnar and Roman match was like insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could definitely argue that was the best match of the night, and I wouldn't resist against it too much. But this is probably my favorite. Well, I said it in the intro earlier, but this is like my match I'm most excited for. But yeah, I'm gonna go Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka. I don't watch NXT and stuff, as you know, so I'm not like big on like Dakota and Io Sky and stuff, so I don't know a lot about them. So this will be a good match for me to like learn about them and just kind of see what they have, you know.
Yeah, like you said, this is like I know I've said it pretty much about. I think it's almost about every match besides the Edge match. This is another match where if everybody's on par, this could also be match of the night, you know. Yeah, all 6 of them are incredibly talented. Hopefully this sets up future storylines, like I said, for Bayley to go for the title, Dakota Kai and Io for maybe they face Aaliyah for the women's tag team titles. But yeah, nothing more to add to that match. And then next we have Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, I do like Liv Morgan, but I think it's time for a change. And I think Shayna's going to take this one home.
I'm actually going to go Liv Morgan. I actually do really like Liv Morgan. She had a really good match versus... Was it Natalia? Natalia Hart?
What?
What was it before Summer? Was it WrestleMania?
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. Yeah, she had a match versus her. Then obviously she had her match versus Ronda as well. Don't want to talk about that one, but yeah, I actually do like Liv Morgan. I don't think she's like the greatest wrestler technically, but she's just like one of those like funny like. I don't want to call her a meme. Like that would be disrespectful a little bit, but like
she's like a lovable character, you know.
Yeah.
She
has a good personality.
Yeah.
I'll say it like that.
Yeah, she's like a fan favorite pretty much everywhere. I think everybody when she won with cashing in the Money in the Bank, I think everybody was pretty happy about it. Like,
yeah, I definitely was. Myself.
Yeah, and then when she cashed in the same night, she was also. I think everyone's also happy about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only reason I'm really going to Shayna here is because I could see a future match between Shayna and Ronda for the belt.
Yeah.
And also Shayna's one of Triple H's NXT people. That's one of his NXT babies, you know. So yeah, I think Shayna can take it home, but also wouldn't be surprised if Liv Morgan holds on to the belt.
Yeah, and then for the final match of the card, it is Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre, and this is for the undisputed champion. But yeah, this is like a tricky one. I feel like because you like just like when you like look at like the build-ups and the names of the people, you would think Roman Reigns is like probably like the easy winner of this match. Like when you're just looking at the card itself. But I'm actually gonna go Drew McIntyre because, I mean, Roman's had it for so long at this point. If he loses, he doesn't lose anything with it. You know, he just loses a match, and I'm sure they'll still make him look strong either way. It's not gonna be a squash match with Roman. So, and I think it'd look good on Drew McIntyre as well. He could use a good win right now.
Yeah, well, what I'm thinking with this match is obviously Roman has both belts. What I think is gonna happen is, at the time, Friday, he just hit the 2-year mark for holding the SmackDown champion. So what I'm thinking is Drew wins this match, and that's who I'm predicting, Drew. But he's going to have the Raw championship, and Roman's still going to keep the SmackDown one, because I think it's kind of just messed up if you just have somebody hold a belt for 2 years now, and then he loses both of them at this one pay-per-view. So, but yeah, I think Drew's one of those people who would be a great champion. He's very active, unlike Roman, which to each his own. It's whatever. But yeah, I think Drew McIntyre takes this one home.
Yeah, and I mean that's every match on the card. I think overall this should be a pretty good pay-per-view. I mean, there's 3-4 matches that I'm like really looking forward to. Like I said before, my most excited match is the 6-woman tag team match. Then maybe like the Seth Rollins versus Riddle match maybe. But yeah, it should be a really good pay-per-view. Yeah, anything you want to finish it off with?
Yeah, so obviously there's been rumors about who could be returning. Obviously we do know Tyson Fury did say he will be in the front row during the pay-per-view. So, and obviously at the start of it, when Clash of the Castle first got announced, it was rumored that Tyson Fury might have some type of interaction in like somewhere. So maybe we can see something there. Some people also been saying they seen Bray Wyatt in Cardiff. Don't know if that's true or not, but
that'd be cool to see him in the Roman match, maybe like kind of a special guest triple threat match, or he just kind of pops into the match. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think he's somebody who, obviously no matter where he comes to like return, but if he comes back here, I think he'll get a big pop from the crowd. But yeah, I think Bray's pretty much. It's kind of weird that we're thinking about like who could return on, but like. I think when out with Triple H, there's a lot of people who you never know when they're going to turn. Also, Sasha and Naomi could also make their return after the Bianca match or the Liv Morgan match if Sasha wants to separate from Naomi, which I don't think they will yet. But yeah, that's all from Clash of the Castle. But this entire weekend's going to be a pretty stacked weekend. We have Clash of the Castle on Saturday, early, like, mid-afternoon, and then we have next day we have Worlds Collide, which I might watch that, and then we have All Out pretty much for a solid 5-6 hours. So yeah, that's pretty much all for me. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and yeah, later.